Hi, this is Sherri Kirklin. I'm a friend of Mitch Becker, who is a very awesome press release writer that you may have stumbled upon online. Maybe Mitch has done some work for you or just really helped you out, get off to a good start in your online marketing efforts. Mitch and I have been working together since September of 2012. He started writing some press releases here for me on his site, and I've used those press releases like crazy. I syndicated them and got them published in a lot of press release um, sites. Mitch is just awesome, and I want to just give a shout out to him. He fills a huge need in this industry with his copywriting skills, and from time to time, I'll hire him to write for me when I just don't have any creative energy flowing and just need a quick article. So, um, anyway, Uh, Mitch refers a lot of people to me. I've been in this industry for over 7 years now and have kind of found my way, and I love to help new people get off to a good start. But I'm doing this video today because it's becoming harder and harder for me to sort of help people one-on-one. And I've spent a lot of time on the phone talking to people, and I give them really pour out my heart and soul to them and give them some advice, and then they don't do anything with it. So um, I'm doing this video to kind of provide that advice and maybe help you get off to a good start, and invite you at the end to contact me if you'd like to learn more about what I do. So if you're brand new to marketing online, you've probably been taught by your upline or your sponsor, just to take your, replicated affiliate site, and just get it out there on the internet. And I had a huge paradigm shift a few years ago, precisely with this topic, and I like to tell this story of someone who's with one of the coffee companies. So let's just say that you're with Organo Gold Coffee and you're out there prospecting and sharing your affiliate link, and you come across a prospect and you pitch them on your coffee business, but they come back and they say, well, I don't need your coffee because I'm already with a coffee company. That person becomes, um, well, they disappear. They tell you no and they move on. And what you have to learn how to do is to build a list of subscribers using an autoresponder. And I'll explain what that is in just a minute for those of you who don't know. But what your ultimate goal here is to get someone to give you their name and email address through an online form. And I'm sure that you've done that. You've put in your name and email address on a website and started getting an email from somebody, and maybe you thought that person was just sitting back there sending that email to you manually, but they were probably using what we call an autoresponder. Your autoresponder sends out messages to your subscribers on an automated basis over time. And in the online marketing world, you use that process to help your prospects know, like, and trust you. And then they buy from you. If they don't buy from you, right off the top, over time they will. And that's what step 2 is here, is learning how to convert those subscribers to sales through your autoresponder letters. And then later, how to support those signups and duplicate your success. And I just want to tell you right now that if you ever get a sign up, the best thing that you can ever do is call that person. And even if you're not experienced, just call them up and welcome them to your team, and offer to help them in any way that you can. Now, I want to give you one huge tip. Um, Keep in mind that I struggled online for my first 7 years, so I've learned a lot from my mistakes, and I want to keep you from making those same mistakes. This is one of my favorite quotes from Bruce Lee. He says, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. And that's a powerful quote, and it's about multitasking. You've got to stop being a jack of all trades and a master of none. Whatever you do, whatever you pick, focus on it. I use this quote to inspire me when I'm doing marketing. You're going to be presented with a lot of different techniques. Some of them work, some of them don't. There's techniques that I don't use anymore because I've tested them and I know they don't work. And that's one of those things that if you decide to reach out to me at the end of this video, that I can kind of give you some guidance on. Um, when I learned the techniques that work, I shifted my focus to that and I let everything else go. And it's really worked out well for me. So maybe I can give you a little advice there. So in any business online, here are the 5 steps to awesomeness that I can share with you. The first one is learning. I mean, success literally is just skill times action. You have to learn a new skill. It's like if you're going to be a professional person out there in the world, you have to go to college, you have to get a degree, you have to learn. For many of us, we just need to graduate high school. That's a bare minimum to get a job. Not that we're interested in jobs, but you have to learn some new skill. So you've got to plug into a team that's willing to teach you um, some online marketing skill. The next step is editing, and just what that means is trying different things, seeing what works, and focusing on those things that work and the things that you enjoy. I personally don't like cold calling, so I don't do it. I've learned skills to where people find my content out on the internet and they like it. I build a relationship with them through my contact and they end up calling me. I have people calling me all the time about my opportunity because people find my YouTube videos. So that's the process of editing. Try a few things, find what works for you. The third part of that is mastery. When you find that one thing that works for you, focus on it and master it and do it over and over and over. Take daily consistent action. When you do that, you're going to move into the harvesting phase, and that is where you actually begin to make money. You begin seeing the fruits of your labor, and you begin having people call you. You begin getting signups. You begin getting leads into your autoresponder effortlessly and in an automated fashion. And once you learn to do that, then you become a trainer or a teacher and you help others duplicate your success. Now, this is what I've been practicing for many years, and through my editing process, it took me a while to figure it out, but I have finally learned the secret to marketing online. And I now have a chance to offer people, um, the slow boat, which I'm sure no one wants, where you simply use free methods of marketing. You work on your own without, an awesome team to teach you and coach you. And you really spin your wheels, hopefully not as long as I did for 7 years, um, but you have to take massive action, and that really all that those free methods that you hear about, all that will ever really do is keep you on the slow boat. If you're more interested in a fast boat, you want to learn to use paid marketing, and hiring Mitch to do a press release is a good use of your money that you put back into your business. You have to learn to invest in yourself, and you have to learn to work with a mentor who's going to share with you the right information. You need to connect with somebody who's making what you want to make. And I can't stress this enough. Um, I struggled online for 7 years until I connected finally with a mentor who, makes over $100,000 a month. And, um, I didn't get that for free, um, but it was time for me to stop being on the hamster wheel and time for me to get off the slow boat and move onto the fast boat and reach my dreams and goals. And so I did. And it all comes down to knowing your numbers. Your online business begins just like a brick and mortar business when somebody walks through the front door. And in online marketing, that's when someone puts in their name and email address into your form, and they become part of your list. And in all those 7 years of marketing online, I did build huge organizations, but it took a lot of effort, a lot of time and energy. And the most leads that I learned to get in a day was maybe 10. And because I plugged in with a mentor that, you know, earns what I want to make online, I've learned based on his training and teaching how to get easily 75 to 100 leads a day. And I can scale that up or scale it down whenever I want to. I try to keep it scaled down because I do care for people, and I try to, have time in my day to help people one on one once they join me. But the statistics in the industry will tell you that, a subscriber on your list is worth about $1 per month to you every month. And depending on who you're working with, you could get as much as $5 to $6 a month per lead. That's sort of what my mentor gets on average. So if you were to utilize, a technique like I've learned and get, 75 leads per day every single day, that would be, 27,365 leads after a year. And if you consider $1 to $5 a month, you can see how that can turn into a really uh, nice income for you, residual income on a monthly basis, just from learning some skill. And of course, eventually referring those people to your MLM program or your affiliate programs or affiliate products, whatever that might be. These are just general statistics, and these are just sort of um, the way things have turned out for me once I hooked up with a mentor. But all that said, I want you to promise me that you will never, ever give up on your dreams. If you're here even after 12 minutes watching this video, that tells me something about you, and that you have something in you that's driving you to succeed. And I don't know you, but if you're still here, I believe in you, and I know that your best days are coming. So before you get off this video, just promise me to never give up on your dreams. They're totally possible. I believe in this industry. I believe in the people that I work with, and I've seen so many stories of people that go from nothing. They go from homelessness and broke and foreclosure and all these horrible things to living the life of their dreams if they just don't quit. Quit is a bad four-letter word for me, and I hope that you'll never use that. So anyway, if you like what you've heard so far, if you want to connect with me personally, I want you to email me and ask me for my heart-to-heart video series. It's about, 5 or 6 videos. Some of them are literally 4 to 5 minutes long. Not very long, but I want you to see who I am on the inside and what I have to offer you. And I'm sending this video out, like I said, because I just don't have the time to. Um, I'm leveraging my time and just wanted to kind of give you an idea into who I am and let you know that I really care, but I'm really interested in working with only those serious people who are really at this point, they're ready for the fast boat. They're ready to use paid marketing, and you have money to invest in yourself if you could find a mentor who could actually share the secret Jedi style marketing techniques that actually work. Um, so here's my email address and my phone number. And if you're interested in seeing my heart to heart video series, then just reach out and connect with me, and we'll hook up on the other side. All right, thanks for listening, and I hope to get to meet you on the other side someday. And again, never give up on your dreams. This is Sherri Kirklin. Bye for now.